Isaiah chapter 21 verse 6. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, Go, set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who ruled well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth of sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yes, the reason why I brought out the book of Isaiah, chapter 21, verse 6, is that I want to show certain historical events that occurred in October, especially one of them that occurred on Friday 13th, okay, having to deal with the stock market, all right, in terms of a crash. So I was doing some research and I found some interesting deadlines that in terms of a decision that has to be made for tomorrow, Friday 13th. Okay? One of them being a Microsoft acquisition buyout. Okay? 69 billion if the deal goes through to purchase Activision. And Activision is known for major games like Call of Duty, all right, Warcraft, so on and so forth. But this is the biggest video game company purchase in the whole video game industry, so to say, according to several articles. And the only thing that could prevent this, all right, from this deal happening tomorrow, is the Federal Trade Commission, America, because America's trying their hardest to prevent this deal from occurring. So hey, could this trigger a stock market crash? Okay, again, I'm just declaring what I'm seeing. When you go back to the scriptures, Isaiah chapter 21, verse 6, for thus hath the Lord said unto me, Go, set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth, right? And when you go to the word declare, all right, in the Hebrew, it's nagad, which means to be conspicuous, all right? Conspicuous is a nice $100 word. Standing out so as to be clearly visible. You see? To make known, announce, report. And that's what I'm doing. I'm reporting, I'm announcing what I'm seeing. Okay? So again, this is all happening on Friday 13th. And what I found interesting with the previous stock market crash on Friday 13th that occurred in 1989 was a similar scenario. Only have to do with the airline industry, right? And that's what caused the stock market crash. The United Airlines wasn't able to make a deal, all right? What was known as a leverage buyout, meaning just borrowing from another entity to buy a company, all right? And that triggered a stock market collapse, okay, on Friday 13th. So this is very interesting how that's, you have this whole Microsoft deal, this, that may happen tomorrow. There's a deadline, and America is the American government is trying to prevent it. All right, could that trigger a market collapse? You also have the Bitcoin ETF approval. And the SEC has to make a decision tomorrow whether to appeal the judges from the D.C. Circuit Court. All right. Basically, the SEC was suing Grayscale and preventing Grayscale to do a spot a spot Bitcoin ETF. All right, which BlackRock and several other major financial firms, institutions have applied for a ETF with Bitcoin to the SEC. All right, so the SEC can put an appeal, and that could cause a major ripple effect. All right, within the crypto market. Okay, again, this is all occurring on Friday the 13th. All right, and not to mention in October. All right, this is why I want to bring this out. Okay, there's articles talking about could a 1987 stock crash be coming, right? Because again, in the month of October, in October 19th of 1987, there was a 1.71 trillion loss for a lot of people. All right, they lost their money, and it was handed over to the international bankers because they're the ones. Because money never disappears, brothers and sisters. Money's just transferred from one hand to another. All right, always remember that. When they say, "Oh, it was wiped out," there was a loss. It was like a loss for the sheeple, not for the international bankers. They were able to capitalize because they run the stock markets. Okay, they're the ones that control the boom and bust cycles. All right. So this happened on October 19th, Black Monday. All right. Because something this major happened on Friday 13th, something similar, who knows? Okay, or could it happen sometime in October? Who knows? Could it happen on the 31st? Okay, because that's on a Tuesday. Again, there's a lot of things that's happening. Okay, but who knows? We'll see what happens tomorrow. You also have the Asian Pacific stocks. They tumbled ahead of China's inflation data. All right, because the whole world is in inflation. Everything is getting expensive. Okay, that's why right here, China consumer prices were flat in September, lower than expected, right? Because due to inflation, it only makes sense. All right, the consumer is not going to purchase anything if the inflation is too high. I mean, the cost of living. All right. Oh, here's another reason why, I don't know if this deal is going to go through with Microsoft, because how interesting, October 11th, the IRS is saying they owe $29 billion in back taxes. All right, could that prevent that deal to go through? And again, this is all having to do with the financial stock market, an impending crash, because the crash is coming, brothers and sisters. A crash is coming, okay? But it could occur on Friday 13th. It could occur this month. You also have U.S. corporate bankruptcies accelerate in third quarter as 2023 rivals 2020 as worst year in more than a decade. See that? Okay. You also have the U.S. Imposing sanctions on tankers who buy Russian oil more than what the price cap that America has set. And it goes to show you how America is in everyone's business. I mean, America is now sanctioning, companies like Turkey. Okay, they just sanctioned Turkey. All right, and this can have an effect on the economy. All right, one of Turkey's oil tankers. All right, because they bought oil from Russia above the $60 cap barrel, okay? And then they sanctioned also the United Arab Emirates, all right? And that's why, these nations are going to turn on America, because America's in everybody's business. I mean, they're fucking with people's money now, okay? That's why, the scripture says, all that bend the bow, might as well get it out. Shoot at her, all right? Because America is creating more, is in everybody's business, is creating more problems for people financially, economically, all right, on a global scale. Bend the bow. All right. Jeremiah 50:14. Put yourself array against Babylon round about her, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord, right? And that's another reason why America is going to be destroyed, all right? Because, all right, America is inflicting pain on the children of Israel, okay? Uh, Socially, economically, okay? Health-wise, all right? America pushes out weirdo activity, okay? America pushes out plantation Christianity, garbage, okay? Those entities in America that are still on that plantation Christianity madness, because they're the ones pushing out, God loves everyone and all this BS, and the Lord himself, the Lord is a so-called they push out that the Lord is a so-called white man. All right, just madness. All right. And again, they swear on the Bible, but they don't do nothing that the Bible says. Okay. All right. These plantation Christians are a bunch of con artists. Okay. But yeah, just a lot of corruption. So that's why this place is gonna get hit with a nuke. But I just wanted to bring that out. So yeah. So back to the economy. So you have all these events happening. Also, this political turmoil, that's going to have effect on the economy tomorrow. All right, because there's uncertainty. There's no House Speaker. All right, there's total division even among the GOP. All right, and investors are like, yo, the American politics is in shambles. So let me read Zephaniah, and Lord wants us edifying for you to see Akim and Akwath. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. Right, a great economic crash. Okay? Could it occur Friday 13th? Could it occur this month? We'll see. It's of the Lord. All right? But, it's pointing to tomorrow. Everything that's occurring, 11. How ye inhabitants of Miktesh. Right, Miktesh was a city or district near Jerusalem or Yerushalayim, which means teaching of peace, okay? And it was a place of great commerce where merchants traded, okay? And you can use this as America today, because America is now the modern day Miktesh, okay? All right? And if you notice, what does Miktesh mean? It means it's associated with depression. Okay, great economic depression. All right, so that's it's inevitable. It's impending that this collapse is coming. All right. So Zephaniah 1:11 again. How ye inhabitants of Miktesh, right? All you merchants, all you investors, you traders. For all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. 12. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem or Yerushalayim with candles. And this is talking about the Israelites, because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. You can find that in the book of Maccabees. All right. And punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil right. Okay. And that's how our people are moving. They don't think, all right, anything's going to happen. They just think things are going to go on business as usual, and it's not, man. Once the economy collapses, a lot of things are going to change, man. And always, the data, the science, all right, from these financial institutions, when they pull all these data, they always come out time and time again. Every time there's a collapse, it affects you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You're the ones that are the first ones to get fired. You're the ones that lose everything, okay? You're the ones that have to, scramble, okay? Wait on the line at the, what they call those food places that, there's a term that they call it. But basically, you go get your food because you can't afford to buy food, all right? It's it's at the tip of my tongue. Totally forgot what the name of that what they call. But you go there, you wait online, okay? just to go get some bread, just to go get some cans. All right, and that's good. That's already been affected. All right, because of the pandemic. All right, them food basket places are low. All right, so you jakes are going to be affected. Proverbs 11:28. He that trusteth in riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as the branch. Right, and we're going to put our trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, no matter what happens, okay? That's where we're going to put our trust in. We believe the Lord is going to take care of us, and he has been, even when with the whole pandemic. All right, brothers still were holding jobs, and brothers that were laid off or were told, hey, because of the pandemic, don't come to work. They were to find other jobs. So the Lord is always taking care of His elect. But those that were trusting in riches, that didn't want to serve the Lord, you're going to fall, all right? Because all you clowns that are invested in the stock market, all right, with your greed, all right, and you think you can outsmart the market, even though the market is controlled by the elites, the Illuminati, all right, you're going to fall. Proverbs 11:4, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but unrighteousness delivered from death. Exactly. But righteousness delivered from death. But righteousness delivered from death. Right. And the righteous is the elect, okay? Because they're going, all right, to trust in the Lord, all right, with all their heart and lean not unto their own understanding. Proverbs 10:2, treasures of wickedness profit nothing. Right, because really when you look at how these people got their money, it was through rape, robbery, and murder. Okay? What's the scriptures say? Let me get another one. Okay? And you should be looking forward to this economy collapsing. I am. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to these people, looking stressed out and confused. Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. I'm looking forward to these people saying, what about my 401k? What about my pension? There's a huge pension crisis too. Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Right. So, this place was founded on unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. I mean, all you got to do is look at the history of America, how it obtained its wealth. All right. It did it deceitfully. It did it through rape, rob, and murder. All right. That's why Yahweh Shai said in John chapter 10, verse 10, the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. Right. That's Esau, Edom. That's how he obtained America, Babylon the Great. And that's why this place is going to be destroyed by fire. Because, all right, you already touched the apple of the Lord's eye, okay? And then you're pushing out weirdo activity on the Lord's people to the point that the bulk of our people think this is normal. Okay? Then you're pushing out that Christianity garbage on our people. Okay? I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Right? Okay? Because the elect know this isn't the end all be all. All right? Life is the kingdom of heaven. Life is, all right, immortality. Life is, all right, with Yahweh Shai. All right? Ruling with Yahweh Shai. Israel, okay, back in the power seat, all right? And all these nations, all right, serving us, okay? And that's why you got to praise Yahweh Bashim Shai for doing what he did, because, all right, it's time. All right, this place is on its way out, and it's time for us to get the kingdom and be with Yahweh Shai, all right, and rule, okay? Oh, look, 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. Right, because that's why the Lord did what he did. All right, because the Lord, Yahweh Shai, all right, loved his people, loved us. Okay, loved the nation of Israel, and he did what he had to do. All right, so that, all right, we can be delivered and we can go back home and rule with him. Let's get another. Sirach chapter 10, verse 31. He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? Right. Okay. So, hey, when we get the kingdom of heaven, shoot. you know, we're going to be glorified. These heathens are going to just bow down to us. You know, that's why, this place is only temporary. And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty, right? And that's why the Lord is so cold. Like, all these people that think that money, all right, makes them a somebody. He's gonna bring them down to poverty, brothers and sisters, poverty. Okay, and Lord willing, it's tomorrow. Get these people, out of that pride, man. Humble them down. Oh yeah, I wanted to bring this out because to our people that don't want to seek the Lord, that are into I got to look at the stock market or I got to chase the bag. And well, first of all, a lot of Jake don't even know how the stock market is ran. They're not even intellectually mindset in this type of industry. Usually for them, it's chasing the bag, working 2 or 3 jobs, all right, or selling drugs, out all night, sleeping when they can't, but then back out on the streets. But I wanted to bring this out for you, bugged out Jakes out there, that it's all about, I got to get the bag, I got to get the bag. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus chapter 31, verse 1, watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof driveth away sleep. Right, And again, that's why the Lord, He's going to have it set up. Of course, He's going to use these elites to do it, because the elites, in their pride and pomp, they think they're in control. But of course, it's the Lord who's ultimately in control. Stock market crash. And all these people lose it all. All right, and you Jakes lose your jobs that you've been busting your ass for. 2, 3 jobs. Shucking and jiving for Esau. Again. The Lord ain't playing. He's gonna make sure everything is happens on His time, and Lord willing, it happens tomorrow. Because at the end of the day, it is of the Lord. That's it. I think I hit all the scriptures I wanted to hit. I'll read this one more time. Proverbs 11:28. He that trusted in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. Okay? So with that, Lord willing, again, I'm just showing you what I'm seeing. Lord willing, something does happen tomorrow. Okay? Get this ball rolling. Okay, or Lord willing, something happens this month. Get this ball rolling in terms of us getting the hell up out of here, because this is all leading to them to implement that chip, the mark of the beast. So with that, I want to give all praise and all glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the 4 corners of the earth and risking their life for Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door. Keep the faith. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. Keep studying. Pray without ceasing. Pray for each other. Pray for the apostles and elders. As you can see, we're almost out of here. All right. For the fuses that are watching, keep studying. When you pray, pray, cover shalom and abad and ball shalom.